Hello, gorgeous soul. Before I begin, let me tell you about something fabulous I've got in store for you. If you go on my website or click the link below, there is a free 2019 unique to you astrology forecast for the whole year, month by month, really detailed, all for nothing. What more could you ask for? Make sure you click all the buttons correctly, because some people are not doing it right and then their date of birth isn't taken. But click the link, find out what's happening 2019. Hey gorgeous Taurus, welcome to your 7th of January 2019. Who can believe that? Astrological forecast, and it's quite an interesting week for you. It's about being bold, it's about being deep, it's about stepping into your power. There could be some very saucy shenanigans going on with you as we have Venus, the planet of love, diving into your primal zone. So that's pretty intense. On the one hand, it gives you great sexual charisma. You're emotionally fascinating to people. You're kind of giving off this vibe and people are more drawn to you. And you're thinking about things deeply. You don't want any superficial love this week. You don't want anyone that's just a pretty face. You want depth. You're attracted to power. You're attracted to people that are kind of talk to you and look deeply into your eyes. And you may be tempted to have an affair, or you may be drawn to a secret liaison. There may be a shift in your sexuality in some way, and you're awakening to your passion, but it's all very intense. It's not at all light-hearted. If there's any insecurity with you in a relationship, you might find yourself with overwhelming emotions over the coming weeks. You might find yourself feeling jealous or obsessive in some way. Chill that down if that's the case. That's not going to be healthy for you, and it's not going to help your relationship. When we go a bit cray-cray in a relationship or insecure, it tends to push the other person away. Use this magical energy to know that you are a beautiful being, equal to everyone. And when you're in your power, that's when you attract equals into your life. If you give your power away, it's like you're saying, I'm not worth it, and then you can draw people to you who don't have the respect for you that you deserve. Anyway, it can be a thrilling time. It can be a very sensual time. And because there's a lot of other energy going into your adventure zone, going into your stretching your horizon zone, you might find yourself just going after love and giving up something that you feel is secure. It's very interesting times for you this week. We have the Sun joining forces with Pluto and Mercury joining forces with Saturn. And all that energy, just double checking, is in your adventure zone. So you're determined really to be confident and to be outgoing and to push through fears. And something in you is going, I need to do what I want to do. I need to explore. I can't be stuck in this rut. And if you have been stuck in a rut or you've been ignoring that message, there may be a little kick up the bum from the universe this week. You may make a commitment to doing something like studying, going on a course or learning something that you really feel passionate about. You might commit to going on a journey, to traveling, to exploring the world in some way, or you might commit to sharing your knowledge with the world. But whatever it is, it has deep meaning. It's not superficial. It's not an off-the-cuff thing. It's like coming from the depths of your soul. So is there anything you want to learn, study? Is there any place you want to travel to? Do you feel that it's time to break through out of your cage and into more freedom? Either way, you'll get the opportunity this week, and it's like you're making a commitment to you. You make a commitment to yourself to be able to show who you are, to be more freedom-loving and expressive, and that's very, very exciting. Okay, we do have Jupiter, which is also in that primal zone, squaring Neptune. So it may be that you might be careful you don't get involved with some shady people, some people that all got very extreme views or have very strong opinions about something. I pride myself in life not to ever have too extreme of views. I always try and look at each side of the coin. When you get trapped in any kind of fundamentalism, it's very difficult to grow. Even if it's a healthy, you do it for the best reasons, it's always good to be a free spirit and not be too dogmatic. So there may be a temptation to get involved in something with the best interests, but it may be that you'll find the people in that group are very rigid in their thinking. And right now, Taurus, it's not the time for you to be rigid. It's the time for you to be a free spirit, to be an explorer, and to transcend boundaries and surprise yourself with how far you're going to broaden your horizons. And I believe that's very exciting. Of course, you can snuggle in to wherever you're going when you get there, but this is a week of openness. Anyway, let's see what the tarot has to say for you this week, Taurus. I think it's exciting. I think you'll find it exciting. I think you'll mix with exciting people. I think you'll surprise people with your ability to transform this week. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, the first card is there may be a move coming up, or you're deciding to change your environment. It's interesting because the core for most of the Taurians I know is their environment is very important. That, or, you know, let's say you don't really like your environment, there'll be someone you love their environment, but you always need your safe space. And it looks like you might be thinking of changing, transforming, or moving, or maybe someone that you love is moving, but you're like, okay, cool. Normally it wouldn't necessarily be cool, but right now it's cool. Exactly what I said. It's why I love doing tarot with astrology, because it all blends in. You got the Fool. You're leaping in. The Fool is my favorite card. It's the dice of the deck. It's the magic in the whole tarot deck, and it means you can leap into a new experience with the openness and trust of not only an innocent soul, but also a soul that's been here many times and trusts the cycle of life. So I find that very exciting that you got the Fool. You also may meet along the way a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio who's very helpful to you and offers you some kind of emotional support. But I do believe this card also means that you're opening up on a new level emotionally. You're trusting more. And yeah, maybe that way success lies. You're feeling generous of spirit. Other people are feeling generous with you. There may be a shift in your finances this week, or you see the potential. And also the Empress. If this is you, this is a fabulous card. It's you coming into your power. You know, I love, if you look, the Empress always sits with her legs open. She's chilled out, and yet she's a very powerful card. You know, but she's not uptight. She's like, yeah, I can sit and chill on my throne, because basically I'm the Empress and I'm ready for action at any point when I need to. But I also assume the action is going to come to me because I'm so fabulous. So she's very secure in herself. She's also very creative. She gives birth to ideas. She's very nurturing, and she's saying, make sure you nurture yourself in this journey. Last card, and this last card is a warning to you. Don't feel trapped in any circumstance. You might be saying, that's easy for you to say, Michelle. You don't have to deal with the people I'm dealing with. Do you know what? Yes, okay, fair enough. But this card is saying you can free yourself. Part of feeling trapped is an illusion. You have to free yourself and be who you are. That's the message from the cosmos this week. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.